A lot of tension has focused on RFK Jr. heading HHS. The two of the top jobs are also under consideration. And one of the pending nominees is Mehmet Oz. The other is Matt Makary, both of whom are physicians, but who each have had controversial behaviors. And there have been questions about their fealty to scientific principles in their work or the implications of their policy proposals. So what do their nominations tell you about the incoming administration's thinking about this? So to your point about combining the need for science and for policymaking, what happens when you have a scientist who doesn't seem to believe or at least live those beliefs?
Yeah, so I think the through line with all of the HHS nominees is that they are all COVID science deniers. And again, you can have differences of opinion as to whether you should mandate masking or vaccination or whether schools should be closed in the context of a pandemic. But you should start at least with a common understanding of what the science is. What we saw, Jay Bhattacharya, who's nominated to head the NIH, and some of his colleagues, Marty Makary, who's now nominated to run the FDA, they came up with estimates of what they thought the infection and death rates for COVID. Their estimates were really flawed and very small very low compared to what actually played out. And so we do need to start with people who understand how to make these estimates, who understand how to advise us and say, these are the trade-offs. You, with your values, your politics, your partisanship, may make different choices, but at least start with that basic level of understanding. And I think that's also, what's scary, because we may have another pandemic on our hands before too long. Unfortunately, we in this country have not been managing the H5N1 bird flu situation as well as we could. And that is putting us at risk for a pandemic sooner than later. So these questions are really quite pressing and imminent.